Hello guys, welcome to my this video, and in this Angular tutorial today I will show you what is service and how to pass get method in service and what is exactly service. Okay, so my one viewers asked me to make this video, so that's why I'm making this one. And guys, first of all, to show this one I have to be generate a service, and if you are using Visual Studio Code Editor, so it is very simple. You can open the terminal how I will do, so you can watch this one and do the same thing. Otherwise, if you are not using Visual Studio Code Editor, so then that time you can open your command prompt, and then you can open your project on command prompt, and then you can write the command for generating a service. Okay, so here I will click here, and here I will open a terminal and new terminal. This is the advantage of Visual Studio Code Editor, and I will suggest to use Visual Studio Code Editor because this is very useful and you will get more advantage than other editors. So now here the command for generating a service nggs and the service name. So service name, here I will write anything. I will write demo. Okay, but you can write any name of this service. And guys, now it will take little time to generate. So now you can see it's a service is generated. You can see here. Okay, so now I will remove this terminal, and here I already open another terminal. Here my project is running. Okay, so now I'll just go to the folder. Here you can see I will go to the folder, and you will find first of all in the source, and this is the app folder. If you have the little bit of knowledge in Angular, so you will be known that is when we generate any component and any directive, any service, so that's created in our app component, I mean app module. Okay, so this is our app module, and here you can see this is the two file, demo.service.ts and demo.service.spec.ts. so this one I will ignore, and I can delete also, because this file used for unit testing. Okay, I need the ts file only, so demo.service.ts. so I will open this one. So now what is the use of service, or we can say what exact service. Okay, so service is not the that thing only that we pass any HTTP request like get method, post method, put method, delete method. It's not only for that. Okay, same thing you can do in your ts file also. But why we use service? What is service exactly? So service is, in the Angular we called it dependency injection. Now you are thinking, what is dependency injection? So dependency injection means, guys, here, so I will not go more about this dependency injection, just I will give you the brief idea, then it will be more clear that is what is service exactly. So it's a dependency injection in Angular. Okay, so now you can see this service here is the provide in and root. That means, guys, this service is injected in our root file. So that means this one I can access from anywhere, any module from any component we can access this one. I mean, suppose if I write any method, okay, so that method can be accessible from any component from any other module. Okay, this is the benefit of service, and that is called dependency injection. So now suppose, guys, here, so that time we passed here get request, post request in a service. Okay, that thing we can pass also in our ts file, but we write in our service, because, guys, if I write get request one time, so that time we don't have to be write it separate ts file. Suppose, guys, login it's needed different places. Like first time we can show the login page when user will, suppose this is the e-commerce site, so when user will go to and book a item, I mean, suppose user book any item and go to add to cart, so that time also without login if user do, so that time on that page we can show the login. So that time it's happen like if we pass get method, post method in separate in a ts file, so that time we have to pass separate page, like particular login page when user will go to add to cart page without login, so on that page ts file we have to be pass get or post method for the login. But if I write that thing in a service, so that time it's a common thing, we can access it from anywhere. Okay, so that's why we write in service. So that is actually service, and now it's a theory part, and now I will show you in a practically. Okay, so now, guys, what first of all the viewer asked me to make a method. Okay, so I will show the method, and I will try to access this method from any component. So then it will be more clear to you. Okay, so this is the service I already opened, and here I open, that is app component.html and app component.ts file. Okay, so after that I will generate any other component also. After that I will show you how how you can access from any other component. Okay, whatever you will write in a service. So now first of all I will write a method. So here I have to write a method name. Method name can be anything. So now here I will write the method name, that is like get method. Okay, it's a method name. Okay, you can write anything, anything you can write. So I have written the method name is get method, and like this one. And now what I will do here, just I will pass an array. So how can do that? Just return and this way. So return and like this way. So here I will pass name is a, and here comma, and I will create another object that is, so just I will here I will write, and here I will write name is b, and I will go here and format document. So now you can see this is the method. Okay, get method, but you can write here any method name, like I can write here method service. Okay, that will be better, then I can understand this method is written in service. So now once I have passed any method, and in this method is returning an array, so that time this array I can access from any component or any module. But same thing I can write in our any ts file. But if I would write any particular components ts file, so that time we cannot access it from any component or any module. It is little difficult, so that's why we use service. So now here this thing I will access in our app component. Okay, so how I can access? So now first of all I have to be just import this service. So this service class name is demo service. So how I will import? Just here I will write import and this demo service from this one. Okay, now here I have imported this service. Now the next thing is here, this is the app component. So here it's not a constructor, so I will write a constructor. And guys, if you don't know constructor, so you can write in comments, so I will make a separate video of constructor. But now here I will give you the brief idea about constructor. So constructor is used to create an instance of our object or class, we can say it. So now this is the demo service, so we cannot access this demo service directly. Okay, because this demo service we can use we can import any other component. So that's why we are to create an instance. So how we create an instance? So in a constructor we create an instance. So here I will write a private, and the instance name, that may be anything. So instance name I will write demo, and this demo is the type of this demo service. So this is the syntax. Okay, so this one. So now I want to access this array. Okay, this array. So now in the constructor here I will write this dot this demo. You can see when I have written this dot, so demo was showing in suggestion. So again I will show dot, you can see it's showing suggestion demo. Demo means this one. Okay, so this demo dot if I write, so in this demo service what method, now it has only one method, so it's showing a suggestion. You can see it's showing this suggestion demo service. Okay, this one. So now here if I write console dot log like this way, so it's a done actually. So now in a console you will find I will get, okay, actually I forgot to save here, so I will save. So now if I open our console, so you will find the array I will get in a console. You can see I am getting this array in a console. So now if you want to show in your HTML file, so you can easily do that. Just simply you can write for of loop, like just ul. So here you can write ng for now let. So let is the keyword for defining a variable, and now here I will write the variable name is array. So this one you can write as per your choice because this is the variable. And now this is for of loop, so of. And now which one? So here what I will do, so now I was passing this one as a console. So now here I will remove from here because this one I want to access in our HTML page. Okay, so now I will do like this way. And what I will do another thing, that is here I will write a variable array type is any, and this is array type. Okay, so now this dot array, in this array variable I will store this one. Okay, so now this array variable I will copy and I will paste here. Okay, so maybe for you it's a little bit of confusing if you are new in Angular, or first time you are watching the service, you are understanding the service. So it may be the little bit of difficult to you, but guys, it's a very easy thing. Okay, just see here, just I have passed a method. Again I'm explaining. If you are the, if you know this one, so you can skip this one, but otherwise someone is the new in Angular, so again I'm explaining. Okay, just in a service, we write a method in our TS file or JS file. So in Angular I'm using TypeScript, so we can write method in our TS file. Okay, so service is also a TS file, you can see, but it's a dependency injection. If we write something in anything in our service, so that thing we can access from any other module. But if I would write this any component, so that thing only accessible from that component, not other component. Okay, so that's why we write in service. So now here what I have done, just I have written a method and I have written an array. So the syntax for now getting this method in any other component. So now here just we have to be import the service, because here export service is exported, but without, it's a export, but without import how I can access. So that's why I have to be import. So I imported, because I imported in app component.ts file. If I need this method in other component, suppose home component, about component, so that time I would import this same thing in a other component why I need, but I need now in app component. So I imported this one, and now in a constructor I have created a instance. This is called instance of this class. Okay, so now just this dot demo dot this method I can access now, and this one I have stored in a array variable. This is the array variable, and now this array variable, here I have written ng for w, because I have to be display this one in our HTML file. So ARR of array. Okay, so now that means this ARR, because this is the syntax, we cannot access this array here directly. Okay, so that's why this ARR array variable, in this array variable now I'm getting this array, right? So this array I'm getting, so this array I cannot use in our HTML file directly. So that's why same array again I have stored in a ARR variable. This is variable because I use, you can see, let keyword for defining this variable. So now same whatever in this array variable, so now I have assigned in this ARR variable. So now this ARR here I have to be bind, so we use double curly braces for bind, and now ARR dot name, because if I show here I pass only name property and I want to show that only. So ARR dot name. So you will find, you can see the name is A and B, it's displaying in our HTML. Name A and B I can display in our HTML. Okay, so this is the method. Actually this way you can pass this method, and now if you want to pass any kind of HTTP request, the HTTP request is, it may be the get request, post request, so same way you can pass. Okay, but just this is HTTP request, so that time there is the some different process. You have to be just import HTTP client module and HTTP client. This is the little bit of different thing, but same way you can do that. Okay, I will show you that also. So if you want to pass any method which is common, suppose this name we need different component or different module, so that time you can now access easily the same way how I have shown here. Just import, create an instance and store in another variable, and now same way display here. Okay, so this is the one thing. Now I will show you how you can pass HTTP request. So just here I will show get request, but if you want to pass post request, the process is same. Okay, just method you have to be changed, that is post instead of get. So now here I will remove this array. So now here this one I will remove also, but I will keep it this one. I will not remove this one because I need, because when I will pass HTTP request, so that time just I have to be change this one, but when I will display this request, so that time I have to be import again. So I will not remove this one. Okay, and this thing again I will remove. So it's done, and I will do save. Okay, so now if you want to pass any HTTP request, so what you have to be do, so simply I will open a new tab, and the syntax always it's not a mandatory to remember. Okay, just you have to be know the logic. So here I will just search HTTP module, okay, Angular. So you will find this one. So now it will redirect to the Angular site. Sometimes it's a server error, so that time so that's why it's not redirect. So if you are facing the same thing, so try again and it will redirect. Okay, so now here you can see this one, HTTP client module. So here you can see it's clearly mentioned that is you have to be import this one in your app module. You can see here app module.ts file. So just I will copy this one, okay, and now app module I will open. So this is app module.ts file, and simply I will paste here, okay. And now after that again you can see this module I have to be import in this imports array. So here you can see imports array. So just here I will paste this one, okay. So I will close this because it's completed. And now HTTP client, you can see this is the service name is config.service.ts. So I mean it's trying to explain that is you have to be import this HTTP client in your service. So I will just copy this, and this is my service. So I will import here, and now here you can see you have to be create a instance, okay. Same how I have shown when I was creating instance of this service like this. So same way for this HTTP you have to be create an instance in our service. So this is service I imported, and now in a constructor I will paste this one. So this is done, okay. And now here, so if I scroll, so you can see this is the method. So get config, it's written the method, but in my case I have written the method is method service, okay. So method name you can write anything. And now return, same way when I have shown the array. So same way what I was doing, I will just return the array. So same thing here you can see return this .http.get, okay. This is the get method, and config is the type, and now this .url. So here you have to be pass the URL like this. So same way I will do, okay. So now I will copy this one, and just inside this method I will paste, okay. So now what I will do, I didn't set any type of this get method. This is the type means guys, in this get method whatever data you will get, like name, it may be the ID. So that time name, ID's type you can define by this way. So this is the defined thing. I will not define type, just I will show how you can pass the method. So that's why, okay. So this is this is get, and now this is here it's showing this config URL, okay. Actually you can pass URL directly here, otherwise you can pass like this way. So I will show, first of all I have to be find a get request URL. So how you can do that, and don't worry guys, this link and how you can find any get request URL, dummy URL, I mean dummy API you can say it. So that both two link I will provide in my description. So here just simply you have to be type JSON placeholder, okay. And now the first link I will open and scroll down. So this link and this link I will provide in my description. So just I will scroll down, and here you will find different things, like you can see 100 data, 500 data, okay. So now suppose I will find this one, okay. So same thing again I will show, just scroll down, and routes here you have to be open. So this is actually API you can see. So I will copy this API, and if you call this API, so you will get this kind of data. So I will show you how you can call and how to display the data in your HTML page also. So I copied this URL in this URL. This is called API also. So now here you can pass the URL directly, like remove this one inverted comma, and directly you can pass like this way, okay. And another way you can pass, this is the variable. So just do one thing here, define this variable, okay. So the variable name is config URL like this. Sorry, I have to pass inverted comma this one, okay. And here you can set the type is also any, as per your choice. You can set the type also, or you can remove this one also, okay. So this way you can do that. So now what I have done, I can I stored this API in a variable and I pass this variable here. Actually this is the good practice. Okay, so or otherwise you can directly pass this URL instead of variable like here. Okay, so now it's a done. And same way, just in the constructor, this array variable I will store. Okay, same thing I will do, but it's a little change because this is API. So now this API, when we get I mean we want to get any post any HTTP request, so that time we need to subscribe. So here this dot array. So now here this dot demo, because I have to be access this service first of all. If I write dot, so now in this service whatever this config variable, this method it's showing. Okay, I need this method. So this is method. I will write parenthesis dot subscribe, and here I will write any kind of parameter. Okay, parameter type you can set any. And what I will do, just I will remove this one from here, and here I will write value. I mean what I have done, first of all this method I have subscribed, and here I have passed a parameter, because whatever in this API, so that now after subscribing I'm getting by this parameter. So this parameter now I have stored in this array variable. So this one you can write anything. Someone write here response like this, someone write data, anything you can write. So this is done. And now here if I write console.log this dot array, so you will find the data in a console. Okay, and now you have to write the console inside this subscribe, not outside. Okay, and this subscribe I will suggest to write in a constructor, inside the constructor. Okay, so now you can see it's reloaded and the data I'm getting. So now that means you can hit the get request in by this service. Okay, so now if you want to display the output, so now here I will write UL again, and same way star ng for let ARR variable name you can write anything. Instead of ARR you can write anything off. And now this data response I'm storing in this array variable. So I will copy this array and paste here. So now li tag, okay, double curly braces for binding. So ARR, first thing you can see what thing I'm getting. So here you can see body, ID, title, user ID. So I will first of all I will print ID, then user ID, then title, then body. Okay, like this. So ID, so ARR dot ID. Okay, again I will write li tag, then ARR dot user ID, because you can see this is user ID, then title, then body. So here I will write li ARR dot title, then ARR dot body, like this. Okay, so save it, and now I will remove the console. You can find data is displaying in our page. So same way you can hit the hit the API, and you can get the data, and you can display in your HTML file. And if it would be a post request, so just in a service instead of get, simply only you can pass request is post. Okay, and there is the little different. You have to be pass HTTP header also. So it's just a little different. In the next video if you want, so you can write in comment. I will show you how you can pass the post request also. But in the case of GET request, it's a very simple. Okay, you can see here. And now guys, what I was trying to do, trying to show in this video, that is, it's not important that if you are passing HTTP request, that time you have to pass it in any kind of service. Okay, so same thing you can pass in your TS file. How you can do that? So that I will show you. Okay, so why I have passed this in a service? Suppose this API's data, okay, these API's data I need in app component. and also home component. So what I will do, just simply I will copy this common thing, this service. Okay, but guys, if I would pass it in our any TS file, so same thing I will import this one, and now it's a create an instance. So I will cut from here, and here in a constructor I already create an instance for this service. Okay, but I don't need the service here now, because here in a TS file directly I'm passing. So I will remove and I will paste here, and this service also I can remove from here. Okay, and now this thing, so I will cut from here. So now I'm not using service. Okay, so now here I will write this here. This is the same thing whatever I had written in the service, so same thing I have written here. Okay, so now I will not write this dot demo because I am not using service. So simply I will write this dot this method, because this method is now in the same TS file. Okay, so t dot subscribe, because it's the HTTP request. Okay, so same thing what I first of all I was writing in a service, so same thing now I have written in our TS file. So now you will find it's a no changes. I can get the data. Okay, but why we write service? Because guys here you can see this data now it's needed in app component. So I have this import this HTTP client in our app component and create the instance. Okay, so if it needed in home component, so same in the home component I have to be do the same thing. So suppose I need same thing in the 1000 components, so in a 1000 component I have to be do this one, but it's not a good thing. So that's why we create a service, and there we write this one and create instance and this method, and from this service as a commonly we called every component and every module. But if I would if I write like separately how I have written now, so that time in the 1000 component if I need the same data, so 1000 component I have to be import this one, I have to be pass this method, this one also, like this. So I hope you can understand. Okay, and I hope it's a clear to you. So if you find this video is helpful, and this video may be little bit of confusing, so if you are getting confused, so you can write in comment, I will try to solve your doubt. Okay, or you can write in my Insta ID also, I will try to solve your doubt. And if you find this video is helpful, so please like this video, and if you want to get more updates, so please subscribe my channel.